Here are some general shop safety rules for the precision machining shop. Eye protection is required at all times in the shop area. Remove loose clothing, watches, rings, and ties. No long sleeve shirts are allowed in the shop. All horseplay is to cease in the shop area. Before operating any machine, you must pass a test of safety with that machine of 100%. Do not operate any machine when the instructor is not in the shop. When working with another student, only one should operate the machine controls. Do not lean or sit on any machine. Do not talk to others when they are operating a machine. Get first aid immediately for any injury and report all injuries to your instructor. Put all tools away when not in use. Do not leave tools or work on the machine table or on the machine itself, even if the machine is not running. Vibrations could cause the tools to fall and end up in an improper position. If you are in doubt about anything, ask your instructor. Clean up all spilled liquids immediately. They are slipping hazards. Keep all floors free of oil, grease, and any other kind of liquid. Do not try to make any repairs of equipment yourself. Report them to your instructor. All observers should stay out of the machine area while the machine is in operation. In case of fire, follow the posted signs to leave the building immediately, but walk. Do not run. In case of a tornado drill or tornado siren, proceed to the correct location following your instructor's instructions. All oily rags should be put in the proper waste containers. If you need help, ask your instructor. When lifting heavy objects, lift with your legs. Keep your back as straight as possible. If you do not know how to lift something or need help, ask your instructor. Do not touch any moving objects or any part of the machine that is moving. This includes belts, pulleys, chucks, cutters, parts, wheels, anything that is rotating. Do not touch it. Get your instructor's permission before leaving a shop area. We need to know where you are at all times for safety reasons. Use special safety equipment when required. When in doubt, ask your instructor. Machines are only as safe as the person using them. Machines do not think and are tougher than you are. You must think if this job is to be accident-free. You have a brain. The machine does not. You have to think for you and the machine. Here are some safety rules for using power saws in the machine shop. Always make sure you have proper eye protection prior to running the machine. Make sure you know how to operate the machine properly. Make sure you are aware of the controls and how they work. When first starting the machine, stand to the side of the frame to make sure that when the power is turned on, the blade functions properly. Mount work only when the machine is stopped. If loading extremely long pieces, make sure the part is supported at the end, and if necessary, have someone help you to load heavy parts into the machine. You also want to make sure and inspect the blade prior to using the saw. If during the use of the power saw, the blade were to break or lock into the part, shut the machine off immediately and be very careful in trying to remove the part. The part and the blade could be extremely hot and are extremely sharp and could cause damage to the hand. When in doubt, see your instructor. If your saw is equipped with a coolant pump and supplies coolant over the part, make sure the coolant is flowing properly and in the correct area before cutting. If your saw has a variable speed, make sure it is adjusted prior to the material contacting the blade. Do not adjust while the blade is in contact with the material, as damage could occur. If you must change a blade, make sure the power is off and is secured. If it has a plug, unplug it. If it has a breaker, turn the breaker off. You do not want any power going to the machine while attempting to change the saw blade. When using the horizontal band saw, if you have a part that is long and protrudes from the end of the saw, support it with a stand for its support so that it does not fall and cause any damage. If you have a heavy or extremely long piece, ask someone to help you to load the part. If the part is really heavy, you may need to use some kind of mechanical help, a forklift, a cherry picker, something to help hold the material if it is extremely heavy. When using a vertical band saw, make sure you use a push plate to keep your fingers away from the rotating saw blade. The blade is sharp and can do extreme damage, even as far as severing a finger. Make sure you are careful when using this saw.